Hey there guys, this is a achievement guide for finding the squirrels in Trials Fusion. This is the first one on the map Waterworks. It's in the first world, pretty much the first track. Basically you get around the midway point of the track, get to this checkpoint just here, and then you're going to want to just reverse up to this fallen over bridge thing. You may want to lean back a bit to help you get back, and then you'll get to this ladder and you just want to slowly roll down, and you see that sign there with the motorbike on it. Now you can ride back up, but I failed on that first attempt, and going down the second time you'll see that that sign now shows a squirrel instead of the no motorbike zone. And basically you just have to finish the track now. Fast forward it here. Yep, so you come up to the finish, there'll be a big explosion, and it should pan up to the squirrel, and that's the first squirrel. Second one on the map Observatory. It's also on the first world, I believe. I cock up a bit here, that's alright. We'll carry on. Now this one isn't too hard either. You get to about the halfway point again, and coming up to here you just go really slowly up there. You see that sign just there folded down to now show the squirrel. And now you basically just roll back, just keep rolling back, and then it'll pretty much go into a cutscene of you crashing, as you'll see shortly. Yep, and that is the second squirrel. The third squirrel is on Cliffhanger. This is around the midway point. You see a road, and you just get to that checkpoint, go up the ramp, roll back, and this one takes quite a while for the squirrel to actually show up. It's not hard to get or anything, obviously. You just got to roll back, and there should be a camper van. It'll go to night, and then a camper van will come along. Goes on for quite a while, this one. Probably should have fast forwarded this. Close your eyes if you don't want spoilers. So the little squirrel gets out here. Yep. So that's the third squirrel. The fourth one is on Squirrel Ride. Now this may take you a couple tries to get, but it's still not too hard. Basically there's that really early on checkpoint. Just bail out holding to the right. Don't get too high. If you miss it and just hold on to it, you won't actually get it. You have to land directly in there. It's not too hard. It's not as hard as it sounds. I think I did it on my second attempt, and that gives you your fourth squirrel. Shear Pressure. This one is pretty much at the end of the map. This is one of the ones I struggled with more. Some people can get on their second attempt. It's not really that hard, but just down here near the end, you go off that pipe there, sends an explosion, sends you flying, and if you fail that one you have to restart from the start, because that pipe does not reset at the checkpoint. You have to do the whole course again. This one once again is at the end. You just go down this ramp and bail out over that, and somehow you get all this momentum and go flying across the city, and then there's a flying squirrel playing some mad music. Seventh one, Park and Ride. This is another one with a long as cutscene that you have to endure, but it's not hard. Pretty easy. Get around the midway point of the track, get to that sign there with no motorbikes, and you basically just crash, land in there. And I'll fast forward it a bit to speed it up. So a little squirrel comes out of this door, and then he starts, he walks up to you and then just starts jumping for some reason. You might be able to hear the sounds better when you actually find it yourself. It's like he's hitting you with a hammer or something like that. Yep, so that's the 7th one, and yeah, there it is. And then the 8th one is on Blimp My Ride. So basically, from the start, go forward a little bit just to get a bit of momentum, brake at the top of that ramp, start rolling back, hit that green light, that red light turns green, and then you go back up to this ramp, and then those lights will go green once you get near the end of it, and then roll back again. And this time you want to roll back past that green light, keep rolling back to this next area, and you see that triangle appears there. And basically you just got to go through the map, collecting as many as possible of those. This is one of the harder ones. I missed, I think, 1 or 2, maybe 3. You get as many as you can. You need 35. There might be nearly 40 to get. And at the end of the map here, I recommend you go over this part rather than trying to hit it, and then just slowly reverse back and just hit that red light there to turn it green. And this is at the end now. Get that last one, and yep, that's the 8th one, Blimp My Ride. You get a challenge as well, which is pretty handy. 2-for-1 deal. This one's really straightforward. This is pretty early on in the course. You see a little gap crack in the road here next to that checkpoint. Just reverse back, bail out. Don't let your bike go in there, otherwise you can't get it. And then the sign will fall off. You just restart at the checkpoint. Just continue driving, and then the map will not be normal. And as you can see here, yep, so that's the 9th squirrel. And the last one is on Stormtrooper, another one of the quad bike maps, or the 10th one. It's pretty easy, really early on in the course. Get to that checkpoint. There is a sign, I think, somewhere in the background. I can't really see it because of all the dust, I guess. But yeah, just so roll back from that checkpoint. You may want to lean back, going back here, and just keep going back as far as you can, and you should get to the squirrel pretty soon, just down here. Yep, so that's the 10th one. I'll try and get the next 10 up soon, guys. I haven't got them myself yet, so I'll have to record that and edit that. Cool. Thanks for watching.